And New York looking at who they've got. We've got the natural. Harden out there with George Hill. And there's Davis. And so here is Philadelphia following the score by New York. Here's Saunders. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Here's the natural, covered by Okafor. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. New York shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Shumpert is checked in for Harrison.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line. And he's caught fire this quarter yet to miss a shot.
The 76ers off to a slow start. 7-point differential. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Shumpert following the score by New York. Can't connect from short range.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Shoots the three. That's good. And 12 points for the natural.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's...
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make you? And that's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
We've got Payne. He's out there at the man Shumpert, and it's Inglis in at the four-man position. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Harrison. It's rebounded by New York. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by New York.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
Here's the natural, and again it's New York.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. The drive by Hill over to the left wing. Here's the natural. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Now, here is O'Neal. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Harrison. Poked away, and it's Payne in the corner. Tries yet again, and it doesn't even draw iron. And here is Davis. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to
a dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going again. We send you back to Kevin Harlan and crew.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
And what a game for the natural. He has 18 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Davis. George Hill out there with Harden. And it's the natural.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
New York leading by 21. Over to the wing, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Philadelphia. Harrison passes to Payne, and Hill over to help. Saunders. No good with the triple. Here's the natural. 18 points for him. To the wing right side. Just 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Harden. Can't hit. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Harrison. No good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's the natural, and he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And now Philadelphia on the break. Shoots from the line. The offensive rebound. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Pick up by Hill. Launches it, and he gets it to go. 21 points for the natural.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. New York leading by 22. Okafor out there with Saunders. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Battle in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. It's tipped. Shumpert against Harden. Here's the natural.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the natural. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Elbow shot, and again it's New York.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and it's Okafor missing. Davis, the pass to the natural.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille